Given the polynomial function f of x equals 3x squared minus 2x minus 16, factor this polynomial. Okay, let's go through the steps for factoring. Step 1, factor out the greatest common factor on the right side, but we don't have a common factor on those three terms on the right side, so we'll skip step 1. Step 2, we count the number of terms on the right side. There are 3 terms separated by plus or minus signs. So since there's 3 terms, I'm going to try the diamond. And the reason I'm going to try the diamond instead of guessing is because there's a 3 in front of the squared term. Now, if you're good at guessing, then you go for it. But when there's a number out in front of the squared dude, I don't want to guess. I want to use a diamond. So I figure out what ax squared plus bx plus c represents so I can identify a equals 3, b equals negative 2, and c equals negative 16. Now draw the diamond, multiply at the top, add at the bottom. A times c in the top. A times c is negative 48 because it's 3 times negative 16. And then at the bottom is the b value, negative 2. So I'm searching for 2 values that multiply together and give me negative 48, and they add together and give me a negative 2. And the answer, those 2 numbers, are 6 and negative 8. Now check that. When you multiply 6 times negative 8, you get negative 48. When you add 6 plus negative 8, you get negative 2. Now what do I do with those 2 numbers in the boxes? I extract the center term, negative 2x, and I replace it with 6x minus 8x. So the first term stays, and then minus the 2x. Oh, that's the original question. 3x squared minus 2x minus 16. That equals the first term, and then the last term, negative 16. And in the center, insert negative 6x minus 8x. Out of the first 2 terms, we're going to factor by grouping now. Pull out a common factor of 3 and x. So it's 3 times x we pull out. It leaves x, because 3x times x is 3x squared. And then a positive 2, because 3x times 2 is positive 6x. Okay, out of the second 2 terms, we pull out a negative 8 times x, because negative 8 times x is negative 8x, and then a positive 2, because negative 8 times positive 2 is negative 16. Now you see how the miracle occurred? We got our big fat miracle factor in parentheses, x plus 2. We're going to pull both of those out and bring it to the front, and we'll be finished. F of x equals the x plus 2 times the 3x plus minus 8. Okay, so it's what we did here is we pulled the x plus 2 factor into the front, and then we multiplied by what remained. When we stripped it away from the first piece, it left 3x, and when we stripped it away from the second piece, it left negative 8. So our final answer, we're done. It's f of x equals the factored form of x plus 2 in parentheses times 3x minus 8.